Welcome to the show. My guest is Jeffrey. Jeffrey, why are you here?
I'm here to get my girlfriend back. I've been with her for 4 months. She's back with her boyfriend now. Also that I've been living in a tent next to her house to get her back because I'm in love with her so much. It's pitiful.
Okay, you're in love with a girl.
Mm-hmm.
You guys break up for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're living in a tent next to her house trying to get her back.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you were with this girl and you're in love with her. You break up, and why did you break up?
Because I'm a registered sex offender.
So she finds out that you're a child molester.
Yeah.
And she has children?
Yes.
How old is her child?
8 years old.
And so you never told her you're dating her? You never said, hey, by the way, I'm a...
No, I didn't. You know, she found out on her own that I was a registered sex offender.
Wouldn't you, as a decent human being, say, you know what, you got an 8-year-old daughter. I got a couple of things in my past. I probably need to tell you this. And you never felt like you should tell her that?
I did thought about it. That one time I did thought about telling her, but I was trying to wait till the right time to let her know.
When is the right time?
I'm gonna say no. I couldn't ever
You
get
were
chance.
with her for 4 months,
Yeah,
right?
but sometimes I couldn't even.
Did you spend nights over at her house?
Yeah.
So you were sleeping in the house and the little girl was there?
Yes.
No right times there? Any times that you were spending the night, like drifting off to sleep, laying next to each other? Oh, by the way, I'm a convicted child molester?
Yes, yeah, I could at that time, but it just.
You knew that if you said something, you're probably gonna screw that deal up, right?
Probably, yes, yes.
So you were saying, let her find out on her own.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least you're honest about that. So how'd she find out?
How she found out? She went on a computer line and found out.
She ran your name on the internet trying to find out if you were a sex offender.
I reckon she just went on the line and just checked around. That's the only thing I know.
Why would she take you back?
The guy or her husband that she's with now, he don't do nothing for her.
I think somebody's mad backstage. I think the husband's mad. I'm just guessing. The guy that does nothing for his wife is mad at the child molester on stage. He's coming out. Let him come out.
Stay there. No touching.
So you're married to his ex-girlfriend.
She's my wife.
She's your wife.
Mm-hmm.
How did she end up dating a child molester?
She didn't know he was a child molester.
Well, how is she dating anyone if she's married to you?
We were separated. And then our little girl, she wanted us to get back together.
And so your wife puts him in the internet, finds out he's a child molester, and she says, I want you back.
Right.
And you get back, and what's happening now?
We're getting along real good.
Except he's living in a tent next to your house.
I know, that's crazy.
See, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, okay? This might be crazy Steve Wilkos hour. But if, like, some guy pitched a tent who's a convicted child molester next to my house, that tent is going up in flames. Okay, I'm gonna ask both you really terrifying dudes to get off my stage. And let's bring Regina out. You're married for 23 years, right?
Yes, sir.
And something happens in your marriage that you
Yeah,
separate.
we've been separated for 3 years
3 years. And can I ask, why did you separate?
because we didn't get along and he wasn't man enough for me.
So then you start dating Jeffrey.
Yes.
Was he man enough for you?
At first he was, but after I found out he was a sex offender.
Okay, but let me ask you. Before you found that out, Jeffrey was good to you?
Yes, he was.
You were enjoying the
He was
relationship?
so wonderful. He treated me and my daughter just fine, and we did everything like I wanted a family man be. But after I found out he was a pervert.
How did you find out that he was a sex offender?
My sister found out on the computer that he
Your
was.
sister found
yes.
out?
He told me he was set up by them girls doing that.
Oh, it was the girl's fault.
Yeah, he's telling me it was the girl's fault. He's been lying to me all these months, and I'm
And
fed up
when
with
he told you that story, did you stay with him?
it. No, I'm trying to break it off and making him leave me alone.
You're trying to break it off?
I've been doing it all these 3 months,
And now you're back with your husband now, right?
Yes, sir.
And you have Jeffrey in a tent living next door to you.
I can get me an order of protection on him, but he said that won't do no good, and I hate to go through a judge, and if it ain't gonna do no good.
You hate going through a judge.
Yeah, cause Jeffrey is so possessed.
I got a
he's
child molester
obsessed.
living next to me. Oh.
Steve, I'm trying my best. I'm here trying my best to
Do you
get.
still love Jeffrey?
Yes, I do, but now I don't want him around me. 'Cause
But you still love him.
No, I don't love him anymore.
I just asked if you do love him.
I feel some feelings for him, but I do not want him around me because
Do
he's
you still love him?
No,
Tell me the truth.
I just got feelings for him.
Do you still love Jeffrey?
Yes, but I cannot be with him because he's a sex offender.
I was a Chicago policeman, okay?
Yes, sir,
I was a
I know.
Chicago policeman for 12 years. And when we get called to a scene and somebody would say, hey, this is my house, I have a 7-year-old daughter, and there's a tent right here, and there's a child molester living in it, he wants to be with me.
I've
And
been telling him that.
And even if he wasn't there, guess what? I'm taking a tent. I want to bring Jeffrey out. Let's hear what he has to say.
You son of a bitch! I hate you!
I love you, baby, please.
You're not going to ever have me!
No, baby, please.
You will never have me! Because you're not going to have a chance to be with my daughter!
No, baby, I love you.
You're a sicko!
No,
Yes, you are a sicko! I hate you!
no, please, baby.
You're a creepy guy that has been twice convicted of molesting a child. And now with this woman, she's made it plain and clear. She's back with her husband. She's saying, I don't want you around. She's saying, get the hell out of here.
And I want to confront my husband, too.
Well, you could have done that at home.
I need to let him know he needs to be a father and start protecting his daughter from freaks like him.
You're right, but let's work on the freak right now. Are you going to pack up this tent and move on?
Yes, you are. Don't you say no, because you are.
No, I want to know. Are
Because
you?
you will go to jail when we get back.
Are you going to pack up that tent and leave, or are you not?
I have to.
No, I'm not asking you that. Are you going to? And I want an honest answer. If you're not going to, tell me. No, I love her. I want to be there. Or are you going to pick up? I just want to know. I'm not going to go there.
No,
You're not going to move.
no.
Okay.
Hell yeah, you are going to. Because that's my daughter. She can't protect herself. I got to protect her. Her mother has got to protect her.
You know, I really don't like you.
Sorry ass.
And, and you are a child molester.
Freako.
And you're stalking an 8-year-old girl. And that pisses me off.
And you're gonna stop it. You're not gonna watch her on that bus no more. You're never gonna watch her coming off and on that bus again.
And like I said, I'm not going to go and pack up your tent. But Officer Mike McDermott, come on up here. And like I said, you're not supposed to be by a child because you're a child molester. And you shouldn't be watching any 8-year-old girl getting on a bus and following around town. You get my drift?
Yes.
So
You
this
won't
officer
never do
right
it
here,
again.
this officer right here is going to make sure and cooperate with the police department that you're from, and we're going to make sure that tent gets taken down and that you are far, far away from this area.
I'll move that tent. I don't want that problem.
You better move that tent and you better move it fast because tomorrow my officer and whatever officers in your town will be coming there to rip that tent down. Off my stage.